Hello everyone, my name is Lanang Bagus. Sulistiyo. I'm going to tell you the difference between translation and interpreting. Translation is really a different thing with interpreting. Translation is the basic thing of translation is read and write, while interpreting is listen and speak. In translation, you receive a document, write and read the document truthfully, and write the source language or target language precisely and correctly. While in interpreting, the words that we interpret doesn't doesn't need to be precise as long as it is accurate and the important point of the speaker said is still exists, and it will be more better if we can be creative to change the words that can be understood by the another speaker. There is basically two types of interpreting. There is simultaneous and consecutive. And simultaneously, the speaker will speak truthfully, and the interpreter will be interpret those speaker said untruthfully right that time on that time until the speaker done with the speaking. In consecutive, the speaker will say few sentences until he stop. Then when the speaker stop, the interpreting will take notes and interpreting that time after the speaker done with speaking. So after that, the speaker will continue the conversation. Then the interpreting will continue to taking notes. Then what kind of people who space suit with interpreting? The interpreting is really exciting for people who like eternally. So while the translator will choose the right words precisely for the document. So while the interpreting will actively and creatively to make the good words for the speaker, especially if that speaker using a cultural language that can only be understood by that, so we can make the words that can be understood by the other speaker. And what is the aspect of the interpreting? The interpreter will make you as an interpreter, we will got a lot of travel around the world, around the place, so we can understand the language, the culture, the habits, and other many things. So we can meet the new peoples every day, every time, understand the language, understand their habit and culture. Then while the translation doesn't take a lot of a travel, but then the best thing of interpreting, just like what I said before, it's good for the taking adrenaline, high adrenaline. We can make our own words creatively that can be understood by the other speaker, many speakers. Well, the best thing of interpreting is that you might get hired by a good or a famous person that you usually see it on TV, so we can meet them like a free real estate. Or sometimes you can go to the conferences, a variety of conferences. That's really informative and unique for your own self. Or sometimes you can get a fancy food that you never eat before. And that's for the difference between translation and interpreting. Thank you.